Welcome to a night in the Asylum. It's Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. As if you didn't know. Time for talk, tech, and tequila with Jen and Darren. Call in live or leave a message at 855-366-9653 or email dilbert@asylum.radio. It's time to take a refuge with your friends. Your cocktail and cream puff.
Hey, Jen, where's Rafi?
You're laughing?
Oh, my God. Rafi's texting me. I don't know where he is. He's supposed to be with us. He's not doing too good on his first day, is he, Jen?
Oh, first demerit. But that's okay. There are plenty of opportunities to make
One strike. 3 strikes. You're out before you're even in. Okay, it's February 1st, Jen. 2022. We're live.
A new month of 2022. Omicron
a new month, a new day.
New day.
Asylum.radio, Jen. That's how you find us. And we're at number 855-366-9653. If you would like to call in and talk to anybody, including Rafi, who's not here.
Give us a ring. Maybe he'll
if
join.
You wanna,
there he
You know,
is.
if you want to call in, I can text Rafi, and then he can reply back to us all through text messages. Oh, there he is.
Hi.
On his first day.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. This is awkward with the mic like this. I need to get one like you guys have. This is like for recording mainly.
You know what that mic looks like? That looks like a big penis ready to go into your mouth, Rafi.
I can see where the show is going to head.
Oh, God. Did you start recording? Because that's genius right there.
We did.
That's the material they want to hear.
You're live. You know what they want to hear.
Oh, God. Okay. This is how it's going to have to be today, I guess. And
so our topic today is to welcome Rafi and to also talk about Jen's life changes.
Life changes.
So, Jen, I can't wait to hear. We're going to start with you.
Okay.
Talk to us.
Tequila Queen.
Tequila Queen, Your Majesty, tell us everything.
Yes. So as you guys know, I have a day job that I do in addition to helping support my husband's liquor empire.
That's a good way of putting it.
He has his own.
It's your empire too, right?
Yeah, directly, I guess. But I don't work full time for him. Plus, I would be his boss. This would be a problem.
That's true.
Anyway. I have my own full-time job, software engineering, been there for 6.5 years. We've talked about the company many times. We've had a few guests from the company on the show as well. They have a really dear place in my heart. But yes, on Monday, I actually gave my 2 weeks notice. So
where's the sound effects?
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we need a sound effect.
My last day is going to be next Friday, and then on Monday, Valentine's Day, I will start my new journey in similar software engineering space in product management with VMware. Thank you.
With VMware, right, Jen?
VMware, yes.
And do you want to tell us what product you're working on? Are you allowed to say that?
So it's I don't know the specific product, but the suite of products are under the Tanzu platform services. On day one, I guess I'll find out which one I manage. Maybe I manage the whole platform. I don't know.
I think that's where you're headed, Jen, because you know you can do it.
I know.
Put your mind to it. You can do anything.
That's right.
You'll be the CEO of that company soon.
I worked at JK and I'd never done project management. Come on.
That's right. Fake it till you make it, baby. You know what it's like.
I was like, I know computers and I taught kids. That's like project management.
I got to tell you, Jen, I called my former contact that sold us on Nutanix, and I asked him, "Have you heard of VMware Tanzu? Because I have no idea what this is." And he said, "Yes, I have."
Oh.
And I said, "Can you explain it to me, like very high level?"
And what did
he
say?
said, "Do I understand what did he say? Components? No, not components. There's another word similar to that. Small applications are created
containers.
Maybe containers. Yes.
Okay.
Kubernetes so he said
clusters?
He said you can create a container, which is like an application that can run by itself, not requiring an entire operating system like Windows right?
Virtualized machines, right?
So he said that you can run those in the hundreds, and you don't need to run Windows behind them, so you can scale up and down easily, more affordable. But he said you got to write the container for the platform that you're running in, except for there's like one tool where you can do some cross-platform things, but not very well.
Yeah, there's a new tool. I'm trying to kind of slowly learn VMware stuff. I haven't had my formal whatever onboarding, but it sounds like there's some tool you can use where developers just code. They don't have to worry about the underlying infrastructure. They can just develop code, and whether it goes to AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, it doesn't matter. They just run it. And
Sorry,
it works.
I just like the way you say tools, Jen. I'm thinking, Rafi, would you like to talk about tools?
Rafi's like, what are we talking about? VM.
He's rolling his eyes right now. He's
Kubernetes
like, is this what we're going to talk
clusters
about? I don't
and
want to talk about software.
No, I'm not. Just I'm worried about this mic. It keeps going down and down.
Well,
Needs a little Viagra.
It's like
I
a
think.
personal issue, but hey,
No,
I'm all for going down.
the microphone needs a little like Viagra.
It needs a little screw, a little
a
Viagra,
little Viagra.
or a little
little
Cialis.
A little
Wait, let me hand one over to you.
There we go. Oh, there we go. That helped.
So, as a result of this new life event that's happening, obviously, when you start a new job, you have to kind of give 200%, really dive in. And so, I'm going to be taking a step back from the asylum. I'm still going to be on from time to time when Darren and Rafi want me, but I think
We always want you.
We always
Oh, thank
want
you,
you because you're the tequila queen.
yes, I will bring the tequila.
So we're also moving to Sundays at 6 p.m. for about 45 minutes, Jen. All
like
for you.
All for me. Thank you.
Yes.
If we do Sundays,
welcome.
I can be there all the time.
We already changed it, Jen. Check the website.
So then I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay the
Well,
whole
you have flexibility to come and go when you need, because I know you're going to be pretty busy in your new job and you're going to have to prove yourself.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be hard for you because we know what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I can
welcome.
get you a job there one day.
I would love to be out of where I'm at today.
Where you're at.
And then some new challenge, Jen.
Well, first you have to understand what Kubernetes clusters are, and then we'll talk.
Ugh, I've got a headache already.
No on-prem stuff. Come on, go to the cloud.
Nutanix is like running your own cloud on-prem.
Yeah, but it's on-prem.
You-
Do
true.
hybrid cloud at least. Dip your
We'll talk
toe.
about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. What else do you want to tell us about VMware? Anything?
It's the
No.
first company that's publicly traded that I have stock in, which is good.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
I'm hoping that they do very well.
Well, they are doing well, right? It's not
well,
they're going down, right? I haven't actually.
everything
looked
is
at
going
stock.
down because the interest rate, I think, is going up.
Oh,
and
that's going up,
all of
yeah.
that stuff. But that's a good thing for me because I get my stocks like 3 months after my start date. And
Right.
what they do is from February 14th plus 3 months, whatever the lowest value of the stock is what I would be able to acquire my stock, restricted stock units at. So the lower it is, the better.
So
then if
when
it goes
Trump
up-
becomes president again in 2024, you will be able to have inflation just disappear because he's going to solve it all, Jan.
Right.
Rafi, do you
Yes.
know? Do you follow politics at all, Rafi?
I try to stay away from them.
Because sometimes we
But
talk
you-
about them.
Smart.
Oh, that's
Those are the
okay.
hard questions.
I listen. You know what I mean?
You're better off just having that attitude.
Yeah.
You don't really have an opinion. You're not too into politics, and go on from there.
Yeah,
You
just
love
go with the
everybody.
flow, you know what I mean?
Everyone's
Yeah.
great. Everyone.
Everyone is amazing. What I know is that you can't always please everyone.
That's awful.
There's always going to be something wrong, you know, whether it's a president, whether it's a boss,
An actor. Yeah. All
an
the
actor, a
things.
sibling, a co-host. So that's the thing. You have to accept that.
So I got a couple more questions for Jen. Then we got questions for Rafi.
I plead the fifth.
When you resigned, how did you resign? Was it through Zoom?
Yeah. So usually, obviously, I would set up a time and meet with my manager in person, but she's actually in Colorado. So even if it were, my animals are fighting. Even if it were
Sure.
like,
Hairless pussies Rafi.
Yes, and the Chihuahua are all like, there's a situation happening here.
Yeah, you can
So
say what's on your mind there, Rafi.
No,
you see them.
Go
You
ahead,
can see
Jen.
one of them.
I saw one.
Yeah. So basically, I was going to do it Friday, but we had talked about the whole bonus situation. I wanted to make sure my annual
Right.
bonus is in the bank account before I give
Right.
my notice, so that they don't pull it out or whatever. Not that they would, but you never know.
What was their expression? Were they expecting you to leave or what?
Oh, no, absolutely not. So I set a 15-minute calendar invite with my manager in the morning that just said quick sync. And I never schedule calls like that with her. So she's like, what is this about? What are we talking about? And then
Oh.
I just kind of said, I just wanted to let you know it's been great working with you, but I'm putting in my notice. My last day is next Friday. And just kind of like rip the Band-Aid off. No
Wow. Did
opportunity.
she
Just
look shocked or not?
yes, she did, and worried.
Oh.
And now because apparently they were planning to kind of have me oversee the North America region.
Wow.
And I was like, that's great.
You didn't say that before.
Right. If you told me before, it's kind of too late now, but I appreciate the thought.
What if they came back to you and said, we want to pay you twice the amount that you're earning currently for you to take that new role?
I would consider it. I would need stock options too.
Yeah. You got all the power in the world right now.
Yeah. I would consider
Don't be
it.
surprised if you get some kind of call
Yeah.
or conversation.
They did. Several people reached out, like, is there any way we can change your mind? Is it money related? And I told them, money is great, but that was probably the least important reason why
Right.
I decided to leave. It was just more about needing to be in a more strategic role and being able to have connections with executives within the organization.
Good.
So.
You're awesome, Jen. You've got balls.
Big ones.
You do.
Wait.
Oh, Jen.
Yeah.
All righty.
Why?
Rafi.
How would you quit, Darren? I don't know. That's the way you
I
quit, right?
would do it the same way, but it would be in person because I go to work. We have the luxury.
Oh
of
yeah,
working
you
from
still
home.
go in the office.
In fact, one of my guys, I don't want to say too much about this, but he came to me a couple weeks ago and he resigned. He had a letter in hand, and we kept him.
Oh,
That's all I can say.
you
about
convinced him. You convinced him to stay.
it. Pretty much, yeah. It wasn't really me. It was CJ realized that he needed him, my boss.
I will say, when people make the initial decision to quit, when they change their mind, they will generally actually quit for real within a year.
Yeah, you're right.
So just
And
keep
that's
that in
kind of
mind
what I
with this guy.
expect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did that at JK Design. I quit and then I lasted, I think it was 2 more years.
Yeah. Oh, that's a long time. 2
Yeah.
more years. Usually it's less than a year.
You know me, I'm lazy, man. I don't like to go.
Torture. You like to torture yourself.
I do. All right.
So Rafi's been posting, photos of himself on the beach and without a shirt. And
I have
I'm always
seen
like, should I
every
comment?
one of them.
I was like, I'll just like it.
I have to say I miss the warm weather. So I recently sang at a friend's wedding in DR. So that was a nice little escape.
Your friend flew
so-
you to the DR to sing for the
Well, he
wedding?
didn't fly me. I had a bunch of miles actually, which helped with the cost of the ticket. But I sang Ave Maria because his fiance at the time is named Maria, and I've met her a couple of times. Very sweet. She's half Colombian, half Dominican. And then so she has family in DR. That's why they had the wedding there. My friend is Russian, so it's kind
Oh,
of
a
mixed.
Russian marrying a Dominican
How did they meet?
Colombian.
They have half. I mean, he's half Russian, half Jewish, and she's half Colombian, half Dominican. So the baby is a quarter Russian, quarter Jewish, quarter Dominican, quarter
Wait, is the
Colombian.
baby on the way already?
The baby's already born.
Oh,
He's
I
adorable.
see.
He's a fair, dark hair, very, very cute. I don't know. He's like about 1 or so, over 1, I think. They met. I was actually the one that initiated how they met. because
Oh.
he downloaded Hinge, and then I was like, and he showed me her profile.
I've never
And-
even heard of
What
him.
is what is
that like
Hinge?
is that like
Hinge-
a what is that swipe one?
Hinge
called?
is a fairly recent dating app. It's been out for a few years. I was on it. I didn't have much luck on it, but I tried.
Wait, so if people want to find you on a dating app right now, where should they go? Rafi?
Zero. My
Zero.
New Year's
Zero.
Zero.
my New Year's resolution for 2021 was to delete my dating apps. I only had 3. I had Tinder, Hinge, and Facebook dating app, which wasn't bad, but
Wait,
it was all.
Facebook has a dating app?
Yes, they do. People try it. It's not bad, but I
Rafi,
just. Yes.
Why do you need a dating app?
I mean, I tried them out just to see, but it wouldn't really go anywhere. You'd match with people, and then they would ghost you, or it would lead nowhere. I'd rather meet people in person. You see how they look, you feel the energy,
Yeah.
you know how
But
they
where do you-
sound like it's what they look like.
Well, where do you go if you're going to meet people in person?
I on the street, at the gym,
On the street?
by the
Meet me at the
elevator.
corner.
Are you
You-
standing there with high heels and
I
something?
don't
what?
stand there. I walk, and then it's the energy. You know what I mean?
So you actually meet people on the street where you're walking by and you make eye
I've
contact
met
with
a
somebody.
lot of people. Ask AJ from DNR. He's seen it in action.
Wow.
But I mean, it happens. Here's the trick. You want to know what the trick is?
I want to know what the trick is because
Okay, let me tell
I
you
want to
my
reverse my age by 20.
Okay,
so I can
let
try
me tell
this.
you my
Oh
secret.
boy.
Yes.
Next time you're in the city, if you're walking down the street, maybe you see someone that's kind of cute, or you feel like maybe they're into you. You look at them, have a little like eye contact, but keep walking. Count to 3, stop, and turn back. And if they look back, then you know. But then you don't stop right there. You keep walking a little more, and then you stop again and look
So
again.
it's a little tease back and
it's
forth.
2 to 3 times tops, and then you stop. And
That's a
then
lot.
And then you initiate
2 to 3
the eyes, and then you walk back with confidence, and you say, "How's it going?"
How many times has this happened to you where you've walked back with confidence?
Many, many, many.
Really?
Listen, Darren, this is the way I met Manuel in the
Really?
salsa
The
club.
same way?
Not
On
in
the
the
street?
street.
Oh my
He was
God,
in
I'm gonna have a heart
salsa
attack.
club, and I was like walking
I
one
can't handle
way.
this.
He was walking the other way. As we crossed, we both, like 3 seconds later, turned and looked at each other.
At the
No
salsa
way.
club?
Are
I
you
like-
shitting me?
Yeah.
At the
And then
salsa
he
club.
I died. I ran into the bathroom because he caught me like checking him out. Then when I came out, he asked me to dance. and
He
the
was
rest
waiting
is
with a
history.
shot.
Wow, that
tequila
is
shot.
so romantic.
Yeah.
That's the best way, honestly, because you know what the person looks like. If there's chemistry, you're not on an app where it's like people like alter their pictures or put the best, version of themselves. You don't know what they sound like. You know what I mean?
But you
So-
can't do like the look back and be all creepy. You just have to kind of like,
Yeah, you kind of like
Be
look
subtle.
back to see if they look back, and if they
Yeah.
do, then you kind of smile.
Do you really have to stop or can you just slow down and look back?
You can slow down, but keep walking. That's the thing. You gotta tease. You gotta like
Right.
initiate and make sure it's worth it. That they're gonna wait. Sometimes they'll come to you. Sometimes you go to them. Like it depends on the
Mhm.
situation, on the circumstance. It's you gotta feel the energy. You know what I mean?
How does
He's
it work
onto
when I'm in
something. He's onto
Amsterdam and I want to have this happen to me?
Well, you gotta learn Dutch first. Learn some Dutch, some pickup lines in Dutch.
Pat's going this way and I'm going that way.
I think it's the same sort of thing, wherever you are. Yeah, it's all about
I think the
energy.
old, way of wooing someone and just making a
Courting.
connection in real life is, how a lot of the millennials are starting to go retro and getting like vinyl records and Walkman and stuff like that. I think they're
What's a
ditching
vinyl record?
what? Now they're starting to like ditch the apps and they're going like retro and like let's meet
Really?
in real life.
Are you going
Let me-
retro, Rafi?
Let's meet for a malt. Whatever the hell that is.
At the
The
little
malt-
at
at
the
the mall shop.
drive-in. At the
Let's hold hands at Lover's Lane or whatever the hell that is. Let's go to watch the view. No one really. Okay, so here's the thing. No one's really dating anymore.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That no one really courts.
It's all
and
hooking up or like
Yeah,
group
especially
dates.
with a pandemic that kind of
Mhm.
like messed it up. But yeah, I'm a very romantic guy. I like to think, I like
You like to
creating these.
think.
I think that I'm a creative guy. I mean, a creative romantic guy. I'm very creative with my dates, specific. I like to, yeah, if I really like the person, I'm gonna like generate an awesome experience. For example, I dated this guy once years ago, and I created a club in my bathroom, and I made a little ticket. Admit one,
Oh my
admit one.
god.
And I put the shower on, I put strobe lights, music, and
What?
we danced around, took a
That is so
shower.
awesome.
I mean, I got really creative. That was fun. I want to do that again, actually.
Nightclub
How
in your bathroom.
so how what's the longest you've dated somebody?
Oh God. Okay, so the longest was a year, but it's not doesn't really count, I guess, because it was long distance.
Oh, that's
And
difficult.
and this was a thing like during MySpace. You remember that?
Oh, your top 10 and all
And
of that
then
good
so
stuff.
we like
Wait. You're
met
showing your age right now.
them.
Talking about MySpace.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. And so like and maybe it was Facebook. No. But anyway, so like I mean I was 10, so
You were
I
10.
started very young. Yeah. So, I started young back then.
So in other words, that age I saw online is probably pretty close to the correct one.
So then and then what was I gonna say? Yeah, so like we connected on there and somehow we just started talking every night, you know what I mean? And then he went away for like a while. And then he said, "Oh they lost my phone, they stole my camera. So he couldn't send any pictures." I was like, "Okay." And then he came back and then I went away for a tour for 6 months. And so I didn't see him yet, but we kept talking every night. And then it got to the point where I would never hang up on him. So I'd wait till he would like start snoring.
No,
then I'd hang
no
up.
way.
I know this sounds bizarre, but
That is
like,
bizarre.
I fell for him, and we would send each other gifts and letters, and we had phone sex when I was in Orlando in a stairwell.
Wait, was it phone sex or video phone sex?
Oh no, it was phone sex.
This was like
It was retro.
98.
Was this before Grinder?
No, it wasn't.
Rafi's literally leaning over, holding his microphone up because it is down to his knees. He's sitting, kneeling over, almost like he's trying to blow himself or something. I'm not sure
my
what's going
God.
on here.
Electrical
So
blowing.
if you want to watch Rafi, you can go to
you want to see what's going on.
Asylum Live.
Yes, do
bit.ly
it.
slash
We should
Asylum
do a
Live.
Twitch Sundays coming up.
We're going to do
Anyway.
a Ask Rafi Anything someday.
And then so flash forward almost a year later, in end of May, we finally meet up, and I was living on the Upper East Side, and I was okay.
This was like a year in, or how?
almost a year later after talking, and I was faithful the whole time. I didn't do anything with anybody else. I talked to him every night. I was on tour, so I was busy and distracted, and I
men are
just kept
pigs.
talking
We
to him.
understand that.
What?
I said, men are pigs. We understand that.
No, and so almost a year later, I finally meet him. Like I was like, meet me at this corner on the street. I show up, he's not there.
You in the
46th
corners.
Street.
in the street.
And he's like, and I show up there. He was by my old apartment on the Upper East Side. He wasn't there. I was like, okay, no, I'm like on 80 something in New York, and I go there. He's not there. No, I'm on 86 and River and East. What is it? After
Is he
York
catfishing
Avenue,
you?
East
What's
River.
happening?
So like I finally go to like by the park, Carl Schurz Park. I get there to the corner, about to cross the street, and I'm looking for this. His name was Johnny. I'm looking. I see a hot dog vendor. And
How is
this
this
other
John?
guy. This guy with the big guy with a Hawaiian shirt, and I'm like, "Where's Johnny?" I cross the street, and I don't see him. And he's like, "I'm Johnny," and I'm like, "Are you sure?"
Are you sure? That's a bad beginning.
Yes. And I was like, I was like just in shock because he didn't look like his pictures. And apparently he gained a lot of weight because he had a heart condition and took cortisone shots and he couldn't work out. So he was like totally different. I was just like in shock, and I asked him, "Are you sure?" and in my head, I was like, "No, this guy's going to take me to him." I thought, But
He's gonna escort
He's the
you
brother.
to the wrong guy.
We had the most awkward dinner and car ride. And
Why didn't you just say to him, "Look, this
was-
is not what I was expecting"?
it was bizarre because we spent almost a year like talking to each other. So I was like, let me at least just get a free dinner out of it.
He can't be superficial. It's
Now
like,
we know what
well,
type of person you are. Just get a free dinner like Katie KK. She just needs her chicken parm and she'll be happy.
It was yeah, we got like Thai food or something. I don't know. I had gifts for him. They weren't gonna fit him, you know. I gave it to him. And
I
then
think we can go to a tailor and have these stretched. And no, I don't want to help you put them on.
we sort of kept in touch, and he took me to see Spider-Man 2, and then we had more food, and then that was it. And then I was doing like Arbonne for a while, and I invited him to a thing in Jersey because he lived in Jersey. I have no idea where he is right now, but that was like the most bizarre.
did he like
thing
leave
ever.
and then you just stopped talking to him?
I don't know what happened to him. I think he went to the culinary arts school.
So we
and then
we sort of want to see a picture of what he looked like when he
I
was
wish
talking
I
to
would
you
have kept
versus
that
in
picture, 'cause
person.
he was in red briefs, and let me tell you, I wish I would have kept that picture, but I deleted it. I don't even know if
Wait,
it was him.
he was in red briefs before or after you went to bed when you met him?
No. When I first saw the pictures, so I think there were pictures when he was younger or slimmer or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't even him. I
Or
still
just
don't know.
Those are the
Photoshop.
pictures that I share on Grinder.
Till this day,
Oh,
I don't know if that was really him in the pictures, but this will be a movie one day, I'm sure. So we'll see.
Mhm.
So listen, I got a copy of your resume because you sent it to us. And Jen and I were looking at this and like we don't even understand what all this means.
It is the most intense resume. I
Oh, the
was
acting
just like,
resume.
You list like on the left side, on the left column, you list
Hold on, I have to
theaters,
open it up
national
now.
tours, commercials, and then
Yes.
you list somebody in the middle.
The role. That's the role in the middle.
Oh, that's
And
the
then
role, and then to the right
the
is
right
where
is
you
the
performed.
location or director. If it's a well-known director, you should put that. Yeah.
so
it's
this
the
is like a
production,
typical.
role. This is a acting resume. Yeah. Production, the role, and then the theater or location or director.
And are all
Mm.
these theater ones, are they union or not?
They're non-union.
But they're all like most of them are in New York City.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and then the tours were over like
Are
almost
you
30 states.
Are you
or
now in the union or how does that work?
No, I'm not. I mean, depends. For theater, you have a point system that you can get points from doing like summer stock or certain shows. Sometimes you'll become equity. You know, if it's an equity show, you'll have to join. And then there's like benefits and stuff you get from that. But there's like you have to pay to join, and then there's a yearly fee every year. For SAG-AFTRA, which is film and TV, that's sort of the same thing. I mean, you can get waivers. Like once you have 3 waivers, you're eligible. And then if you get a 4th one, you're a must join. So you have to join, but you don't really have to join until you have something like substantial, you know, because there's a lot of non-union work. And there's another thing called, I think it's Phi Core, which means you can do both, but the union doesn't want you to do that because it's like kind of like double dipping, you know, and you just get a
Mhm.
SAG number. You're not allowed to vote for like the awards and all that stuff.
So what about this? You're
Oh.
on. You said you're on. You're going to be on, or you're going to be in Billions. I guess it
So,
filmed already, right?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure what it's airing. It was like a featured part for, it was like a party scene. I don't watch the show, to be honest.
Do you have
Where
a
did
speaking
they-
part in that?
No speaking. It's just all action.
You're just like dancing in a party.
It was like I come up with 2 other people, and we're handing out like these shirts and stuff. So we'll see how much they kept of it, you know. So I'm curious to see what it looks like. So I think that should be airing soon, like this month. I think I have to check. I haven't watched it.
Do you
yet.
know the name of the episode?
I don't, but once I find out, I'll definitely let you guys know so you can check it out.
How long were you on set?
That day, I mean, it's pretty much it takes the whole day, you know. That day, that was 2 days we did.
When
It
you
was,
were on set and you are watching what's going on, I think if I was there, my head would be ready to explode because I'd be like, I want to be in that major role right there. I'm gonna knock him off.
You see, like
I can be better than that guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's great. You learn, you kind of watch. It's a lot of waiting, to be honest. But this was like, it was like the very attractive party staff, you know. So I applied for that just to see, you know. And
Well, did they hire you for that part or not?
that was the
Oh,
staff.
that was the staff. Oh,
Yeah, so I was part of the staff, and I got to be with the principals and stuff, which was nice.
were you with
but
your
it's-
shirt off?
No, not that time.
Oh,
He was giving
Maybe-
out shirts. You
Maybe
have
for
that
the yeah, I
for the
gave
shirt.
out shirts this time.
I thought it was like putting them on his chest first and then giving them to the people and
Maybe
leaving
for
with the,
for
his
next
scent is on
one.
the shirts.
Billions, if you're listening right now,
Yes.
now you
I
get-
need a better role.
upgrade me. Yeah.
So one of the things in your resume, which I've never seen, so you have categories: theater,
Oh, special skills at the
tour,
bottom.
Well, what does it mean when you have commercial conflicts upon request?
Oh, so that is, for example, if so yeah, if I've done quite a few different commercials, but you're not gonna list all of them because it's not gonna fit and it's cumbersome and stuff. So what you conflicts upon request means, like, for example, like say you're auditioning for
You're like the T-Mobile guy. You can't do Sprint, right?
I can't.
Something-
No, yeah, perfect. Exactly. Yeah. Or like a pharmaceutical one, it's for a certain medicine. The conflicts would be another kind of similar commercial. So you're not
Oh.
allowed to do that. Like it's frowned upon and you could get in trouble and stuff. So basically, like say it's running for a year or two. After that, you're able to. But if it's during the run, it's conflict and you're not allowed to do that. That's what it
What
means.
if State Farm
So
came to you?
they'll ask you like which commercials have you done? It's if you have any conflicts with them.
So what if State Farm came to you and they said, "We're going to contract you for 5 years to potentially be our spokesperson for $50,000 per year"?
Like a good farmer, safe farmers here.
Yes. Would you say
Well, I like
yes
the
to that or
Havoc guy.
no?
What is that mayhem? I like the mayhem guy better.
So if they offer me like a 5-year contract, and how much were you
Yes.
saying?
50,000, because he's not going to be there that often.
Yeah, I mean I would first negotiate for more money.
Okay.
But
How much is that worth for you?
5 years as the State Farm guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how much they make.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
sure they make more than that.
Oh yeah, an insane amount. I'm sure, especially if they keep you on and like.
If you're like a flow,
It's
you know, when you're
union, yeah,
like,
because if it's a union job, which I'm pretty sure they are, like it's you get residuals every time it airs and stuff. So yeah, over 5 years, it's gonna be. Well, I mean that's not bad if it's like for, like the campaign, I guess for the year. I would take that for sure, or 100,000, and then after that you get residuals like every time it plays. If it's like
But you really want to like a regular part in some kind of a drama series or even
Well, yeah, of course, but that helps for sure. Like if you're in a commercial.
right.
Then again, like the Flow Girl, like they know her as just that, so you become like this character.
Do you like the Flow Girl?
She's not bad.
How about that annoying
it's
guy
getting
from
weird
Verizon?
with like
I
Flo's
haven't
family is
seen her
weird
in a
now,
while.
right?
Is she still around?
She's still on. I
Flow
just saw a commercial recently with her on it.
Okay, and
She's
what's
getting a
the
little
weird-
fatter and older, just like
Which one?
many people.
Who?
Flo
You
from what insurance or what does
Progressive.
she sell? Progressive.
Progressive. Yeah.
Progressive.
And what's the other one you said? What about the Aflac duck? He still looks.
I like
good
the
in his
Aflac
age.
duck.
No, I like the mayhem guy, the
quack.
one that's like
Quack, quack.
get insurance and
Affleck.
you'll have to deal with a mayhem like me.
I don't know him. Is he from Progressive or something else?
He's I think he's
Robbie's still struggling. He's trying to come up with a
I know,
method to keep
I'm-
his microphone up.
I know my arms get. I'm working out my arm over here.
what
You have a
is
whole
happening?
week to fix this. All right, so before we're out of time here, Jen, I think you might have you were going to ask a question about his special skills, and so was I. But go ahead.
No, I want to know
he's-
about this.
Oh,
your
well, I have
spokes-
one particular question. On the bottom of your resume, you have special skills,
Yeah,
Special
that's
and I'm
the
going to pick on
comment.
you a little bit
special.
because
Art.
one thing stood out more than anything else. It says, "Can pose as a mannequin for a long period of time." And I'm thinking, what in the world? First of all, I don't
Able
think
to
people want
grow
to see you
facial hair
pose.
fast. I
They don't
love
want to
that
see you
one.
posing still. They want to see you moving, and you know what
Well,
I mean.
I wrote that because like years ago, I in Bermuda, I worked as like this. We did this actually for a local department store, and we were modeling like different clothes and stuff. And we literally had to stand as a mannequin.
So you were standing like in the window?
outside
Oh, outside, where people
then
then walking
inside.
up to you.
and inside, and the window too. We did like a window thing, everything. Yeah, we had. To
What was the
I've seen
weirdest
those
thing
people
that...
in real life where they're like mannequins in like
Yeah.
store windows.
in Times
So what-
Square? Yeah.
What was the weirdest thing that happened to you as you were a mannequin outside?
Actually, nothing really.
Nothing?
Weird. I mean, it was odd. I mean, they knew, like the people knew what it was about. It was.
How many times did a really hot guy walk by you and you were thinking, Oh my god, I must look ridiculous.
No, I didn't notice anything. I think I
No,
was.
He's
you were
in
really
the
focused.
zone.
You
He's
were
a
in the zone in
mannequin.
your
I
role.
was in the moment. Yeah, I was like in
Yes.
character. And then inside, there was like beach attire. We did one inside, and I was like in beach attire.
Oh, we want to see
So-
pictures of that one.
I'm trying to
There
see-
is one floating around somewhere. I gotta see.
Send us pictures. We'll post them online.
Okay, I'll look. I'll look to see where they are.
When we
So the-
were in Italy, there was a guy that was a mannequin. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
can
yeah.
see this. Look at him. This is a video. Hold on, let me
Outside.
hit. Look at, you see people walking and he's like,
Yeah.
this spread,
Yeah. That's
I could
And then-
never do that. I would fall over.
and his tie is like it's blowing in
And
the
the
wind. It's
facial
really cool.
hair is good because sometimes they'll want like some scruff or this and that, and I do. It does grow really fast. Literally, I'll
How
shave
But,
fast
it.
like I
does it
can
grow?
be bearded or I can be clean shaven in a
Is it
week.
only the hair on your face that grows fast, or is it everything?
Taryn. I'm just kidding.
The hair, Rafi.
I know. No, mainly my facial hair. Yeah, like literally, I'll shave in the morning, and at night you start seeing like a little bit growing back.
Wow,
so it
you are a
grows
hairy
fast.
bitch.
It's like Miracle Grow on my face.
I did
Miracle
notice that
Grow.
some of your pictures you have hair on your
Hair.
chest.
In the
And then
usually
others you
More
don't.
clean shaven now. More recently, I've been for pictures.
So you
I'll-
shave or do you wax?
I shave.
Oh, that's a lot of shaving.
But Romaine doesn't like it. Romaine doesn't like my manscaped chest. She said she prefers like I guess natural.
Really?
Yeah.
A hair?
Yeah.
So she's seen your chest up
She
close
saw
and
my
personal.
my lumberjack one. She's like, that's not a lumberjack.
Were
skinny
her
jeans."
hands on your chest?
Lumberjack with skinny jeans.
I was like, there were slim jeans, Romaine, and she was critical, but out of love.
I did
Out of
also
love.
notice the headshot with the banana shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Epic.
Yes,
Nice.
that I texted him. I don't think he understood what I was asking. I never noticed that he was wearing that banana shirt until
Yes.
I was editing the picture last night. And he mentioned
What do you mean?
Is it the
editing
one that I have the
picture? What were you
bananas?
doing with it?
I was reducing
Yeah,
it for the
like
website.
something. Yeah, I actually read
my-
over it that I forgot to go back and respond.
And my
Or-
question was, did you wear that banana shirt on purpose as a phallic symbol?
No, I didn't.
Innuendo.
I that was at my barber took those shots. He's really good. It was
Who's your barber?
His name is Frederick Daniels. Bar Cuts is the place. He's opening up a new place.
Oh, I know who
7
you
at the Broadway.
mean.
He makes
Where
you
did I see
drinks.
that?
He's in the Bronx. But everyone whoever's listening, if you need a fresh cut, bar_cuts on Instagram.
Oh, you
He's
know what?
amazing.
I probably saw it on your Facebook page because he
Yeah.
has a website that looks really good. And
And I'm on there too. Yeah, I'm in a little video if you check it out.
that's
Bar
where
So
I
for
remember
these
seeing him.
for these headshots, do
Well, he just took them
talent
for fun.
agents
That
do they
was
want
just
you to
for-
smile? Because you have like a nice smile. You look so serious in the photo.
Smiling is more for the commercials. They want to see your teeth. Make sure you have straight teeth.
Ah.
But like for dramatic roles and all that stuff, you can have a slight smile or serious. But I
There's
like that
so much
picture
to
that he took.
consider.
Yeah, I like that picture. I think it's very natural. He took some nice shots that day. It was like
Mhm.
last year.
The
But yeah, he's great.
hairstyle also is on point. I think
Thank
it
you.
looks
He'll
nice.
make you a drink. He'll take pictures
Oh,
of you.
he needs some
caters-
Aldez there. I think.
there you
Yeah.
go, Jen.
Give him a
You
little
need to get that in the
sample.
next tape, in
Yeah.
the next video.
Exactly.
Yeah, send him over one and he can promote it to his clients.
That's right.
Yeah.
Haircut and tequila. I mean,
Yeah.
So listen,
Uh-huh.
we're almost out of time, but I got one more question for Rafi. Do you know who this Dennis Hensley is?
You have a picture?
Dennis
Yes.
Hensley.
I think this
Should I
is the
Google
guy.
it?
I will share my screen and see.
film
if you
director
can
guy?
See it. Can you see the screen?
No.
No.
Share. There we
So
go.
this shows an hour or 45 minutes?
45 minutes today. So
Okay.
we've got 2 minutes. Dennis Hensley. I
Hensley,
think there's a new host in DNR, and his name's Dennis Hensley. I don't know if this is the same guy.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have a show. But I don't know if it's
Yes.
him. Maybe.
I don't know if it's him or not. So I just looked up and I thought, does Rafi know who this is? If he doesn't,
I know
you should
of a
probably get to
couple-
know him.
Yeah, there's a couple that they're going to have. One is like a dating one. That sounds interesting.
Mhm.
Dennis Hensley. I'll
Mm.
find out. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a bunch of pictures of him. Voyage LA. He's on Twitter. Cool.
Well, Rafi, welcome to
Welcome.
A Night in the Asylum.
Asylum. The night in the asylum. I like that. Asylum.
And our next show is Sunday. But are we doing a show this Sunday or the following Sunday?
The 6th,
I'm-
he said.
I'm down for either.
All
You're
right.
done.
So we will do one
I'm
on
done.
this coming
I
Sunday.
mean,
Okay.
I might not be able to. I might not be able to make it though and come back from PA late.
Hopefully, I'll be able to fix this little issue right here.
You will fix it. Get a screwdriver, learn how to use it, or find a man who can do it for you.
Is it like on a stand or why?
It's on a mic stand, yeah, but it's mainly for standing, not sitting. So I gotta
Oh,
maybe
for
get
standing,
another
not
one.
sitting?
you can also stand.
I
He was
guess.
standing the last time he was on.
Oh yeah.
No,
or
I was
sitting,
sitting
on
on
a chair.
a
Oh, you were
pillow.
sitting? I thought you were standing. I thought
I
this
had-
is so weird that he's standing.
I put a pillow on the seat because it was higher up, but I don't know how I did it last time. To be honest, I don't know.
Well, it's good that you were prepared and that you came on time and your microphone was all set up already. I can see what the future holds. It'll be Darren
gonna be
sitting
great.
here by himself,
I
and
was
Jen will be
waiting for
off,
you,
and Rafi will be
mister.
off.
I was waiting for you.
All right, guys, that's all we got
Okay.
for today. See you Sunday.